Ah, you're here. Good. Very good. Let me be the first one to ask. Was it you? Did you tell them about us? Our little pact was supposed to be a secret. How? That indeed is the question. Anyway, none of that matters anymore. What matters, so? I don't know yet. The boat will bring me to the eastern coast, but I'm willing to hear ideas on where to go. As an Englishman, I have made a vow to never set foot in there. Ever. The only thing waiting for me in that desert is a shallow grave. Besides, too much competition. I'd rather go somewhere more modern. Too much nature and not enough people. I'm interested in business, not making friends. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'll think about that one, friend. You may have noticed that there are quite a few people wandering back and forth outside my manor. They are plainclothes guards, keeping an eye on me, making sure I don't leave. I need you to find my contact, ensure everything is set for my grand escape, and then escort me to my new future. In return, I will pay you a sum of 2,500 tickets, but only after I've been safely delivered to the boat. My contact, Mr. Emil, can be found in Eastminster. I have a map that can lead you to his usual meeting place. Firstly, I can't exactly leave the manor. The Tommies will think I'm trying to escape, which I am, yes, but we don't want them to know that. Secondly, look at me. I'm not the type of person who talks to criminals. That's the type of person you are. I believe I once told you this before. That's what the tickets are for. The manor will still be mine, don't worry, and I'll make sure no one touches it while I'm gone. I take good care of my property, even if I'm not around to use it. In return, I will pay you a sum of 2,500 tickets, but only after I've been safely delivered to the boat. Don't take too long. I can feel Lady Justice's gaping maw growing closer by the minute.
Bloody hell. You're the real deal, aren't you? I'm Mr. Emil, the man who Tenpenny told you about. And yes, I hired those hooligans to attack you. No offense, mate. It's just you're not the first person Tenpenny sent my way. And I'm not in the business of working with tossers. Because if I'm gonna put my life on the line for Allistair, I want my partner in crime to be worth something. It's a dangerous job. You need to be able to defend yourself. And you certainly can do that. Unfortunately, yes. He likes to ask a lot of favors. That man is an unending pit of greed and stupidity. Yes, he's not exactly the most discerning employer. The kind to hire any random bloke who walks into the pub just because they look tough. Hurt me, and you're not gonna get that fortune Tenpenny's offering you. I'm his ticket out of London, after all. So you are. I have a boat prepared to take him to America. But first, I need you to do something for me. This is a really tough job, and so I need to make a bit of a profit off it, if you know what I mean. Do you really think fleeing London, wading through international waters and docking at America is cheap? He's paying me a lot, sure. Enough to cover the costs of running this operation. But I don't do this to make even. I do this to get rich. Not much. Just a simple favor. You can get me a couple of uniforms from the Tommies, Camelot, and those fascists at the 5th column. Or you can get me some delightful little Mittenler cakes from the underground. Or you can just give me half of what Tenpenny's paying you. Up to you. I can show you where the costumes and the eggs are. Won't be easy to get them, but you can handle yourself. Or you can just pay me. Your choice. Do you really think fleeing London, wading through... He's paying me a lot. A uniform can make you invisible, and someone like me, well, I could use a bit of invisibility here and there. Especially because those 3 groups aren't exactly what I'd call gentle with us criminal types. Apart from their nutritional value, let's just say, a friend of mine is quite interested in breeding Mittenlurks. What he'll use them for, I'm not at liberty to say. I'm a man who does things. I'm also a man who keeps a lot of secrets. Both make me quite employable in the eyes of those who need things done secretly. It also means I can't answer questions like that. I'm not sure I'd call it helping when you're getting paid to do it, but other than the tickets, I'm doing it because I'd love to get Tenpenny off my arse. Simple as that. Oh, yes. Let's see it then. Ah, the straightforward solution. What about it? She's only paying you 1,000 tickets. Bloody hell, you are a rube. And now we can begin the real work, helping a rich bastard flee London. Firstly, you'll have to escort Tenpenny through Westminster into the Eastminster sewers. From there you can take the shortcut to the port, where I'll be waiting with the boat. It'll be a dangerous journey. Apart from all the nasties in the sewers, you'll probably get some guards who will try and stop Tenpenny. Maybe even bounty hunters who fancy themselves heroes. Make sure you kill everything following you before you come to me. I'm not putting myself on the line for that git. I'll see you later. Good luck to you.
You have an odd look of determination in your face. Is it time to flee? Getting impatient, are we? Like I told you before, you'll only be paid after I've been safely delivered to Mr. Emil's boat. No sooner than that. There's no one I'd want to say goodbye to. Margaret's long gone anyway. Just the essentials. A few changes of clothes, documents. Oh, and a briefcase filled with bottle caps. Such is the currency in America. Can you believe it? And what would you have me do? My freedom is at the hands of that man. Just be glad he didn't ask you to blow up another Ferris wheel. Raping! I'll be right behind you. What's that putrid smell? What did I do to deserve this? Well, I suppose this is the end of our journey. We haven't known each other for long, but I treasure your loyalty, watching that dreadful Ferris wheel disappear into the Thames. That was the happiest I felt in years. You've given me a new lease on life. If you're ever in America, find me. I'll be glad to help. And who knows, maybe one day I'll come back. Until then, go forward in all your beliefs, and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Namely, that you are the most helpful hired hand in London. Here you are. Don't spend it all on one place. Unless it's my local pub, in which case you must mention my name. Should get you a pretty discount. Goodbye, my friend.
Better sit down then. It's a month-long journey through the Atlantic.
A month? Oh, bugger.
Hail the People's Republic!